My name is Mike, and about 2 years ago, one of my biggest clients, a guy named Scott who owned 4 bustling bars across 2 cities, started dodging payments like they were bad shots in a game of pool. He'd always been a bit shady, late invoices, excuses about slow business, but this time, it was a chunk of money that could buy a brand new motorcycle. Little did he know, his lies were about to cost him everything, and hand me the sweetest revenge through the IRS whistleblower program. If you've ever been stiffed by someone who thinks they're untouchable, or dreamed of turning the tables with cold, hard justice, smash that like button right now, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more epic revenge tales like this. Let's dive in. It all started in my small accounting firm. I handle books for small to medium businesses, keeping their finances straight, taxes filed, the whole deal. Scott came on board a few years back, flashy guy with a chain of bars and clubs that screamed success, neon lights flickering, crowds spilling out onto sidewalks, the thump of bass you could feel in your chest from a block away. But from day one, something felt off. Payments trickled in late, always with some story about tough months or unexpected costs. I'd chase him down, and he'd promise to square up, flashing that smug grin like he was doing me a favor. I let it slide at first. Business is business, right? But over time, the delays got longer, the excuses thinner. By last year, he owed me thousands. Enough that it started eating into my own bills, my peace of mind. I'd lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, fists clenched, thinking, how dare this guy use my work to hide his mess while I scramble? It burned, that sense of being played. Then, one evening, I'm at my buddy Jake's house. We've been friends since college, the kind who can read each other's moods over a couple of beers. We're kicking back on his porch, the summer air thick with barbecue smoke from the neighbors, and I can't hold it in anymore. I start venting about this deadbeat client, careful not to name names at first. This guy's killing me, I say, cracking open another cold one. Significant money, and he's feeding me lines about business being down. Jake pries a bit, and finally, I spill, it's Scott. Jake's eyes widen. He's a regular at one of Scott's bars, Thursday poker nights, the place packed with laughter, clinking glasses, the sharp slap of cards on felt tables. Wait, Scott? That doesn't add up, he says, leaning forward. I've been there every week and it's jammed. People lining up at the door. I pause, beer halfway to my lips. Really? He nods, describing the scene. Bartenders hustling, pouring drinks nonstop, the air hazy with chatter and the scent of spilled whiskey. Then he drops the bombshell. And get this, he's got this new cash discount, 15 off if you pay with bills. Everyone's doing it. My mind races. Cash. That's the oldest trick in the book for hiding revenue. No paper trail, easy to skim off the top. I feel a spark ignite in my gut. Not just anger, but suspicion. Tell me more, I urge, and Jake paints the picture. Overflowing crowds, booming sales, nothing like the slow business Scott's been claiming. We shift topics that night, but the seed's planted. Over the next few weeks, it gnaws at me. I can't shake it. Then Jake calls. You up for poker at Scott's tonight? Yeah, I say. Mind if I tag along? He asks. Sure, why not? I reply, curious. We meet at the bar, the place alive just like Jake said. Music pulsing, laughter echoing off exposed brick walls, the metallic tang of beer taps working overtime. We grab seats at the poker table, chips clacking, cards whispering across the green felt. I nurse a drink, observing. Tabs ringing up left and right, cash changing hands with that tempting discount. We play lose a bit, typical Thursday fun, and head back to my place since it's closer. On the drive, windows down, cool night air whipping in, I lay it out for Jake. I think Scott's underreporting everything. I confess, voice low like I'm sharing state secrets. That cash discount? Perfect for hiding income. He's probably pocketing the rest, dodging taxes. Jake's quiet then. What are you gonna do? I grip the wheel tighter. Dig deeper. I have access to his books, purchases, payroll, rents. I'll piece it together. Back home, I couldn't sleep. The betrayal hit hard. I'd trusted him with my expertise, and he was using it to screw me over while breaking the law. The next day, I dive in. First, I visit all 4 bars incognito. One in the heart of the city, lights flashing like a carnival, Crowds 3 deep at the bar. Another in the suburbs, cozy vibe with fire pits crackling, patrons lingering over craft beers. I note prices. Cocktails at 12 a pop, beers 7, appetizers flying out. Then the deep dive into his finances. I pull records, liquor invoices stacking up, cases of whiskey, vodka, beer kegs that could fill a small warehouse. Payroll for bartenders, bouncers, managers, decent wages, nothing extravagant. Rents high for prime locations, utilities, insurance, all adding up. But his reported revenue? It barely covers costs if you add in credit card receipts and a sliver of cash. No way. Based on product volume, bottles emptied nightly, kegs tapped dry, he's moving way more. I calculate. He's underreporting by 35 to 40 easy. I go further back. Years of books. Patterns emerge. Consistent skim. At least 20 to 25 under for ages. His purchases scream high volume. Suppliers delivering truckloads, but numbers say ghost town. My blood boils. This isn't just stiffing me, it's tax fraud, plain and simple. And he owes me big, that motorcycle money, remember? But revenge? Oh, it's brewing. I confide in Jake over coffee, the steam rising like my rising fury. Screw getting paid by him. I say. The IRS whistleblower program. They pay 15 to 30 of what they collect from fraudsters. Jake whistles low. Millions underreported over years. That's huge. Exactly. My cut could dwarf what he owes. I hire a lawyer, sharp as a tack, to compile evidence. Ledgers, invoices, my calculations showing the gaping holes. We file the report, airtight. Meanwhile, I fire Scott. Call him up, non-payment. We're done. His voice on the line, all bluster. Come on, Mike, business is tough. Give me time. I hang up, smirking for the first time in months. The legal back and forth drags. IRS investigations, audits, Scott squirming with denials. I pace my office, heart pounding during updates, imagining his face paling as agents knock. Finally, the hammer falls. IRS nails him. 4.5 million underreported. They seize assets, his bars change hands, sold off to pay back taxes, penalties crushing. Scott's empire crumbles, neon signs flickering out one by one. And me? The whistleblower reward rolls in. Not the full potential, based on what they collect, but enough. I pay off my mortgage in one swoop, that weight lifting like chains snapping. Relief floods me. A grin I can't wipe off as I sign the papers. Scott. Ruined, probably cursing my name in some dive bar. But hey, it would have been cheaper to just pay me. Looking back, it's a reminder. Karma's a beast, especially when backed by the IRS. Betrayal stings, but justice? That's sweet. If you've got a revenge story that tops this, drop it in the comments. What's the most satisfying payback you've witnessed? Smash like if this fired you up, subscribe for more Reddit revenges, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.